Choose freedom, choose adventure, choose leisure.
Hi campers! Welcome back to the Choose Leisure Motorhome channel. My name's Dawn.
And my name is Mark, and we are your dedicated handover technicians down here at Choose Leisure Motorhomes in Canterbury, Kent. So Dawn, it's finally happened. What have we got behind us now?
Today we've got the long-awaited, straight off the production line, the brand new Swift Trekkers. Absolutely excited for these ones. We saw them at the factory. They're absolutely brilliant.
We love them, don't we? This lovely trendy design they've got, and all I can hear in my head, Dawn, is start trekking across the universe. But yes, so we're going to do a lovely little review on them now. So follow us around and we'll show you what's what.
Well, Marky, what a lovely pair.
I do like a nice pair, and look at this, what a lovely pair we have before us. These beautiful Swift Trekkers with these neon graphics on the outside, that sense of excitement.
A really rugged kind of exterior. It's kind of almost like off-roady, but it's
overlanding.
it's really kind of on trend at the minute, and it's really cool looking.
And this kind of grey, this beautiful grey colour they've got, I really like that. It's kind of very me anyway. But yeah, so we've got a Trekker. And
a Trekker XL. Of course, mine's bigger because bigger.
It would be
better.
Bigger is better. Yeah, sure. But they're pretty similar vans, but there are differences. There's £1,000 difference in price. So what is the difference in Dawn? What have we got?
Well, with the Trekker X, you get an extra long wheelbase.
Sure.
Of
Bigger
course.
bed.
So you get a bigger bed in the back. So it's a standard 4'6" double bed in the back, whereas it's only a 4 foot small UK double in the back of the Trekker. You get a 70-litre fridge and an oven.
Okay, so in here we only get the 50-litre fridge.
Yeah, and there's no oven on that particular
and just the
model.
hob, yeah.
Cold. Both vehicles, there are a lot of similarities. So there's not an awful lot of difference between the two in the way that they're laid out or anything else. I mean, both being 4-berth and 4 travelling seats.
The bed's laid out on the back as well, both of them, with storage underneath.
Yeah, they've got loads of little bits that are really kind of trendy and funky, and they've made really good use of space. But we'll show you that when we go in.
Practicals like your 65-litre freshwater tank, 55-litre waste, both on both vans.
Both have 100-watt solar panels on the roof.
Both have a cassette of joy.
Both have 4 wheels.
Yes, exactly. All the stuff that you need to enjoy your time away. Yeah.
But no, in all fairness, I mean they've made really, really good use of space, and the price point. I mean the Trekker starts at $17,995.
Yeah.
This one's only £1,000 more.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to upgrade either, you can have it in an automatic gearbox for only an extra £1,700. So. Yeah.
170 brake horsepower as well, both of them. So they're both going to get a wiggle on, aren't they? You're not going to be
both full 2-litre TDCIs, both Euro 6, are great for taxiing and getting into Europe and things like that. So lot of things going for them, and of course we have got them in stock.
Yes, come down and buy one.
So we've got them both in stock.
Yeah, you could come down to Choose Leisure Motorhomes in Canterbury and buy one of these and take it away very soon, because they're here to go, aren't they?
They're here to go, yes.
Well, let's do a little review round. Shall we have a look at the Trekker first and then the Trekker X later?
Shall we do your little diddly one first?
Let's do a little
diddly one.
Cool. Let's do it. So campers, here you find me on the near side, the passenger side in the United Kingdom. Yep, we've got our seats already swiveled, which we love that because it gives you that extra room for your dining area. We've got the panel for your diesel filler point and your AdBlue. 21-litre AdBlue tank as well. These beautiful graphics with a window on the habitation door, the opening door. Moving down the van, we have our freshwater infill and the flue, the vent for your boiler there.
Just going to zoom in on these decals for the campers.
I've also got a 2-lay awning, got a lovely big 2-lay awning above, and the electric step as well, which is pretty standard for most of these modern van conversions. So moving around the rear end, yes, here we are. Lovely barn style opening doors. Love this little feature. You could be sitting out here with your deck chairs, a nice G&T. This one seems to have been empty. I think you've been at this one already, have you, Dawn? I would imagine. Mentioning no habits. And then here we are. We've got this lovely double bed at the back. Our gas locker is underneath. And these will take these. So again, if you want to get away and get off grid, these vans will both carry, both of them, the X and the ordinary Trekker, 2 6K bottles in there.
Oh, that's plenty
Fantastic.
of off-grid, isn't it?
You can be heating your water, heating your van
Yeah.
for 4 weeks. It's perfect. Loads of storage underneath. The bars will come out if you want to put something larger in there.
Because you've got anchor points there, so if you've got any
Points.
like bikes or kayaks or anything like that, then you can lift that up and then it gives you more space.
I love this kind of design on the ceiling, and that little kind of gives you like a little screen from the kitchen into the
little
bedroom.
wooden kind of
Yeah, those
screen,
little slats are wonderful and nicely carpeted out. Soft, lovely headboard as well. Perfect. So here we are, campers, on the offside, the driver's side of the United Kingdom. This beautiful Trekker design with the little swifts swifting about. Look at that. I do like those. The neon design on the side, which is beautiful. These vans, what I really like about these vans is these plastic flares that we have on the side. They give you so much more room on the inside. You get that return on the inside. Gives you more headroom, gives you more feet room.
Yeah, it's kind of
Brilliant.
gives you a false, an illusion of more space on the interior, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does give you more space. It gives you that just another 3 or 4 inches on the width there, converse across the van. We have a barbecue point just below it, which is superb. Below that, going right down, we do have electronically controlled drains. Your waste and your freshwater drain controlled from the control panel.
No need to go outside and get wet to empty out your tanks.
Again, fantastic, isn't it? Yeah, all the mod cons. Again, talking about mod cons, we have a lovely outdoor shower as well.
Beautiful, nice height.
Yeah, if you come back from the beach and you just need to wash off, if you've got a dirty schnauzer, you know where to come. It's perfect. Cassette of joy underneath there, our main suck-up lead. There's also a little TV aero input as well. And then we're onto the driver's door with our swivel seat and all this lovely anthracite colour furniture. Brilliant. So here we are, campers, by the habitation door, which I shall slide open, and I shall jump in quickly because I'd like to show you this fridge, which is perfectly situated right by the door here. So you can just lift him up, open him up, and it's your 50 litre. And again, we're now in the Trekker, not the Trekker X. So this is the Trekker. So you've got your 50 litre fridge there with a little ice box in there. Pull down a little button. You've also got an extra...
little extendable work surface.
Yeah, which always works. Again,
You've got your electronic step as you come in.
Electronic step. This only has the hob door. I don't know if you can see it from there. Little door. Little
come in, shall I?
There we go. So we've got a little 2-burner hob and just the right size fridge. Storage above. And the bed, as I say, the layout pretty much is exactly the same as the Trekker X, which we'll have a look at with you in a second. But it's just, you get a slightly nice longer bed in the Trekker X. You know, it's lovely. Washroom, dining room, brilliant.
Very nice. So on the near side, this is the Trekker X. Okay, you can see it is a longer wheelbase. So this one is actually just under 6 meters in length, whereas the little Trekker is only 5.5 meters. Again, you've got these beautiful, beautiful kind of decals, that really kind of rugged kind of look that I absolutely love at the moment. Very, very cool. And again, as Mark said, with the Trekker, you have these flared kind of windows that give you the extra space on the inside. Just a little bit, but it gives you extra kind of feet room and leg room and things like that. We've got our filler point, water filler point, and our boiler flue. And then onto the back, again, you get a nice big awning. Okay, so you've got somewhere to put your canopy out. Very, very lovely. Great for driveway awnings and things like that. Onto the rear with your barn doors. Both fans actually come with reversing sensors. Lovely. So that's always good to know. And
front and
see,
back, I think. They're front end. They've got sensors in the front and the back.
Yeah, they're all round in the Fords.
That's what I need.
You've got these great big barn doors. Again, like the Trekker, the X also comes with a little fold-down table.
Yeah, dinky,
this one hasn't got the empty gin bottle on it.
Well, you've already polished that one off, so...
Again, as Mark said in the Trekker video, again, it will come with, or able to fit at least 2 6 kg propane bottles. So you've got plenty of gas to keep you going if you're going to be off grid. And as I said before, each vehicle comes with a 100-watt solar panel on the roof as well. So yeah, really built for kind of off grid kind of, camping. We've got our nice big double bed at the back. So this one is actually, it's got the extra 6-inch, so it's 4'6" bed. So it's a standard UK double, and just a little bit extra, but they're both 6 foot or just over 6 foot.
And those Duvet mattresses, which are like standard now, they're really
all this
good.
kind of memory foam, really nice, and they've got kind of like these plastic
springs as well, like
underneath to kind of lever you out.
Yeah, like a pocket sprung bed,
almost exactly that. So it's almost like a built-in pocket sprung mattress with the nice kind of
that's great.
Topper on top. We've got all the extensions here so that you can actually strap stuff down, because you can actually lift these up and get them out of the way. Yeah. But what I really like, and you'll probably see this a bit more when we go in, Mark, but I really like the lights behind the headboard.
Oh yeah.
So it just really gives you that kind of finishing touch.
A little glow behind the headboard. And again, a really nice cushioned headboard. And there actually we can see that return on the inside really well. It kind of, I don't know if I'll be able to pick it up on this side as well, but we'll be able to see you've actually got quite a deep kind of return there. So
if you think that's probably 3-4 inches
on each side. Yeah. That works really well, doesn't it? And those plastic flares on the outside really do the business. That really work.
Yeah, really nice. So on the offside, driver's side in the UK, again, external shower point, beautiful decals, big X. You've got these, again, the recesses that we said about on the outside, and the full privacy glass on the back.
Lovely.
Cassette of joy.
Cassette of joy. Start
always trekking. Running off your fresh water tank, so no need to take extra chemicals. Always a good thing in my book. Underneath you have your electronic fresh water and wastewater drains. Both vehicles come with a winter pack, so both tanks are insulated, as is all the pipe work, and they have tank heaters on them. Great for kind of off-grid cold weather conditions. Yeah,
if you've ever been taking up the Arctic, you know where to go with that. That's fantastic, all nicely insulated. External
shower point. Again, nice height, especially for someone that's tall like me. Probably not so good for a little dog, but yeah. Mains hook up. And then again, you're into your driver's door. So you have your swivelling seats, you have your cab, and just a really nice
workplace.
Yeah, lovely, isn't it?
Nice place to get driving. Yeah.
So back to the passenger side in the UK, sliding door, of course. Nice electric step on the outside, and the switch for that is just inside the door, so it's nice and easy and accessible.
Easy. Yeah.
You've got a nice 3-pin socket in here as well, so you can plug anything in underneath your awning that you might need to do. And you have, unusually so on a panel van, nice big fly screen.
Oh, that's just so practical, isn't it? Stop all those midges and flies and horrible.
Perfect if you're going to attempt to do the Scotland 500.
Absolutely.
Keep the Mozzies at bay.
Yeah. They do look pretty, don't they? I mean, I know it's anthracite and there's lots of grey and kind of, sort of an ivory colour, but they are pretty, aren't they?
Pretty and practical. All of the fabric is like stain-resistant fabric. And it's kind of, splash-proof, and so it's easy clean, things like that. So perfect if you've got, young ones with you, might get mucky fingers and stuff. It's easy to clean up.
Yeah.
Extendable work surface.
Extra work surface just helps, doesn't it? Helps life in the practical kitchen.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, 3-pin socket. So if you've got the glass down on your hob, you can still utilise the space.
Yeah.
Nice 2 little gas burner. Nice size sink. Hot and cold running water.
Yeah.
And then these lovely kind of
cupboards as well,
which is where you'll find your switches for your waste and fresh tanks to empty.
Put in
Your
there.
manual switches in there.
Okay, not on the control panel, like I said earlier.
So why don't you come on in then, Marky, and show the campers what you can see?
We've got an extension on the table there, which is really handy, isn't it? So anybody in what would be the passenger seat can
swivel round,
chow down, get their baked beans on toast.
The other thing that I really like is this. So this would be kind of dead space, and you get a little zip here.
Yeah,
so you've got more storage space.
Those boys in Swift like to use every inch, don't they? They make practical space everywhere. More cupboard space.
More cupboard space.
Look at that. Perfect.
But even these kind of little recesses behind here, they've got all these kind of electric strappings in, so you can
making the most of those flares, aren't they? Which is really good.
And again behind here, so if you've got children with phones, you've got USB charge points down here.
Yeah.
All right, and then you can, you've got somewhere to put your phone.
Mains,
so it's kind of really well thought out.
Mains and a 12-volt TV and aerial.
Yeah, so you can attach a television as well.
Oh, where's that little oven that we were talking about earlier?
So yeah, you've got a little comedy oven grill here.
Oh, yeah. Dinky, but it gives you that extra, doesn't it?
It gives you extra, and then you've got this lovely 70-litre fridge.
Fridge is there, as they say, and opening from both sides. So you can grab a cold one from bed, mate, which is what I like.
Can indeed.
Cover space above and below.
Yeah, and you've got all these kind of, your cutlery drawers. Everything's got soft close on it, as you'd expect. It's got a lovely finish and quality to it all.
I mean, there is a bit of a pinch point there, but you get a full washroom. I mean, there's a compromise, isn't there? To go away with a young family or as a couple, outward bounds, up in the mountains, you come back, you can have a lovely warm shower.
If you're anything like me, Mark, I won't allow my husband into the kitchen while I'm cooking because, no, I'm cooking, off you go. So it's the same kind of principle right here, is it not?
But look at that bathroom though. If you want to grab that, it might be easier for you to do it from there.
So you can have a good look. So you've got a nice, perfectly formed kind of washroom. The sink does actually fold back to give you extra room.
And that marble effect on the
duckboard, swivelling seat on your toilet, and again you've got this nice little bar. So if you're going to hang anything
wet
down,
clothes here, just come off. You've just been walking one of the Munros in Scotland, and you got your wet clobber. Just let it drip off in there. No, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
And marble effect on the walls, those sort of sealed walls that are kind of all.
And of course, if you are cooking and you don't, want to see your bathroom, you just shut the door.
Yeah, we've still got the plastic protective cover on there at the moment.
Even little touches like this, where you can actually put the coat hooks away when they're not in use.
Yeah.
So let's show the campers how to put the bed back.
Cool. Let's do that.
Because there's a little stowy space for said ladders.
Aye, for knickknacks. I want to put my knickknacks in there. There we go. That goes up. I'm going to strap up on the back seat and I'm going to clip this guy securely so it's in position. There we go. Marvellous. And then we can do this side as well. Yeah. Pop that over there as well. Clip that guy.
I mean, how much has that just opened up that space automatically just from doing that?
That's brilliant. Then you've got these little support bars which you can put in either side.
They come in and
magnet them in. You can hear that clunk. It really clunks into position.
So that's stowed away. More drawer space. Of course, you get all the bits and pieces that go with it.
In here we've got our ladders and
the awning
I'll jump out of your way as well, might be you. So you've got the little ladder. We've got the little ladder to get up into the rear bed.
Awning winder. Little ladder for the little bed.
Yes, for the little bed. Little ladder for the little bed. Big ladder for the big bed. Yeah.
Underneath for the rear bed. There's like a little recess. It
just grips it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just grips it in place, which is great. And that's the big ladder for the big bed.
At the back. So now, obviously we've got that little clip onto the top there.
Yeah.
And then we can get up into the top bunk.
Yeah. Exciting.
So now we've got the bed up out of the way. Let's show you what you get in the back here, storage-wise. So in this cupboard here, you do lose your storage. However, everything is in one place.
Oh, that's practical, isn't it?
Yeah, so you've got your hot water tank there, your switch on and off.
Your isolation for your water boiler.
Exactly. Yeah. Then you've got your switches for your water heater, boiler drain, water pump, all your gas taps.
Gas isolations, yeah. All in one place.
Fantastic. All in exactly one place.
Boiler drain is in there as well. Yeah. Fantastic.
And then you've got this side, access to your gas locker. Nice big openings for you to get your 2 bottles in.
Yeah, it makes life easier.
And then you've got kind of
Storage
all these drawers at the back here with soft clothes.
The heater vents.
And then a big kind of
Another big cupboard there as well.
At the back there.
Every space, every inch is being used, which we like. That's great. Yeah, lovely.
It's brilliant. Yeah, loads of storage. Nice storage at the top there.
Covers above.
And you can even, obviously, if the bed's down, then you can utilise everything. But when the beds are up, then you can have this as storage as well. So if you've got anything kind of slightly larger items, you can take with you.
Yeah, lovely, fantastic.
So back onto the Trekker. This is the drop-down extendable ladder.
Quite a long way up, isn't it?
It's easier to kind of do this outside than it is inside.
Yeah, sure.
We just put it up in here.
Need a good head for heights.
Well,
spinning round.
I suppose I live up in the heights already.
Yes, being 8 foot tall and
not quite 8 foot tall.
You are 8 foot. You're definitely 8 foot.
If I go up now, hopefully,
and I'll pass you the camera. Yeah, if I pass you the camera,
show you what it looks like up here.
Yeah. There we go. Piece of cake. There we are. I might have adjusted that slightly. In fact, not slightly.
So here we are, campers. I am in the pop-top roof on the top bunk bed. Above us, you can see that I've got this nice big skylight that's lets in lots of natural light, as well as these lovely strip lights that go all the way around. Now, the mattress is quite thin, but it's actually quite comfortable. And I've got quite a bit of head height here, so I'm quite impressed by that as well. You have a nice kind of little netting here as well, just to stop you kind of rolling down this big hole beneath my feet, to stop me falling down, because it's quite a long way down. But also, if I just turn the camera back round, then you can see. So now I've just swapped the camera around. You can see you've got these big zips here. Okay, and if we do the other side as well. And there's this Velcro strip here that we can pull away. It allows us to then pull it.
Can you imagine the view you'd have from up there, Dawn, if you woke up in somewhere like Scotland or Austria or down at the beach? You wake up there and the vista that you could see would be beautiful.
It really is. I mean, this one's a waterproof window. And then you've got another one here. So, I mean, look, this completely surrounds. Oh. The views are amazing. There you are. Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, the use and the head height, I am really, really impressed. I think it's absolutely lovely. It's a really nice space to be in up here. You could even stay in bed and say, can I have a cup of tea, please, and a bacon sandwich? Thanks very much. So, just before I come down... I'm up here with the pigeons. You can see you've got your light switches here, and you've got some USB ports. You've got these nice kind of little spaces to put in your phones that maybe charge and everything, and they're actually on both sides. Yeah, and when you pop the roof down, the skylight actually marries up with the hole that I'm going to exit through in a moment, so that you still get your natural light coming down when the roof's down. We're going to put the roof down. So you've got these holdy straps here that you need to grab hold of to pull the roof down, and then you just kind of use your body weight. So it is kind of, moving down as well. Once you get it to a certain point, it will kind of stay there without collapsing all the way down or popping back up again. So I'm kind of thinking about pulling this all in to make sure it's not getting caught up in any of the mechanism. And also, I'm going to now step down and take the ladder out of the way. Because if we leave that in, then it's going to be very difficult to manoeuvre.
I felt actually quite a lot of volume of air move as well when you pulled it down. So maybe have a window open, door open. Yeah. It's just help it stop the canvas ballooning out at the side when you're kind of pulling the thing down.
Yeah, exactly. And then when you pull that down, it just comes down like that. There are these little ties, to tie this back up out the way so it stays out the way. And there are, and you probably can't see from there, but there's these metal clips that actually secure it down. So if you're going to drive off anywhere, that makes it nice and secure.
Yeah, fantastic, yeah. And the job done. Safety first, Dawny.
So you've got whale heating. The hot water controls are by the little water tank in the rear of the vehicle. We do have tutorials for this on our YouTube channel already, so I'm not going to spend too much time talking about that. But this is the Swift control panel. It's all touch screen, so you can control your lights. You can go into your power settings and see the voltage and everything of your batteries. You can see your water. You see your environmental controls. You get a little warning up there. That's telling us that our tanks are empty at the moment.
Water. Not running up, have we?
And if you're ever stuck on anything, then obviously you can go in. You've actually got your help guide with like a manual that's already built into the control panel. So it's really useful, isn't it?
It's great. You don't have to take any paper manuals. It's all built in there.
You've got a little space up here that you can put more stuff in. Of course, you've got those really cool decals as well.
Yeah, fantastic. So, what do you think about this one, Dawdy?
I think they were worth the wait, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I've been looking forward to these for a long time. I've been quite excited about the old Trekker. And again, Star Trekking across the Junior. That's all I've been getting in my head.
Honestly, that's all I've heard for the last few days.
But yeah, brilliant. Practical, go anywhere, do anything, outdoorsy.
They're funky, really funky to look at. I think they're all, I mean, me personally, I know they're not everyone's cup of tea, but I think they're really cool looking.
Yeah.
I love the fact that the pop top roof is there. You've got the 4-berth aspect of it. But if you didn't have the pop top roof up, you've still got the natural light coming from your skylight. You've still got the head height, which is great for me.
Yeah, all the way through. Yeah, and it gives you a sense of, even though they're quite a compact van and there might be a bit of a pinch point, there's always a compromise, isn't it? But it gives you that sense of space, doesn't it?
Exactly. Great. And I mean, there's not a lot of difference between the two, don't get me wrong, but you've got the longer option of the longer wheelbase. But the X, to me, it's just got the little finishing touches. It's got the oven and things. It's got to do, obviously, you've got to weigh up what kind of camper you are, what kind of person you or what kind of you need from your camper van.
The length of your drive as well. You know, depending, you might have
exactly the Trekker you can park anywhere, and you can with both. But the Trekker is more compact. You can park it anywhere. But the Trekker X with the oven and the extra leg room for me on that rear bed, is a game changer.
Larger fridge. Larger bed, it does make a lot of sense.
The more beer you get to take with you, the better, in my opinion.
No, they're great. You could be, snowboarding because you've got heating, and hot water. You could be out kite surfing.
Yeah, they all come with the winter packs. They come with the solar panel. It's got everything you need on it. You've just got to weigh up the options on what you want.
Terrific fans. Really brave, I think, of Swift to go down this more kind of contemporary.
Great price point.
Yeah,
as well.
Absolutely. For what you,
I mean, like 70,995 for the Trekker, and then 71,995 for the Trekker X.
Yeah,
and then only 17,995 if you want to, upgrade to the automatic.
I think Swift have pulled it out of the bag. The other thing I might do, if it were mine as well, if I was buying a new Ford as well, I'd get involved and I'd search out, and there's a QR code here, the Ford Pass, which is great. It's you've got a GPS on the van, which should you need roadside assistance, you can join us an assistance plan, but it gives you the exact location of your van. If you've got an automatic version of one of these vans, you can start the van remotely, defrost the van, warm the van up before you jump in. Brilliant. It gives you gives you notifications of services, and if there's any potential problems coming up, it will alert Ford at their main hub. I would definitely be looking at the Ford Pass if I had one of these vehicles as well.
I mean, it's all singing. I mean, to me, it's all singing, all dancing. We are a Swift dealer, as we've said before. So we do have those brochures. So you can pop in and collect one from us, or you can give us a ring and we'll send one out in the post.
You can come and buy one of these vans.
But you've got to be quick. You've got to be quick. They've been long awaited, and there's a lot of interest buzzing around these, and you can see why, can't you, Mark?
Yeah, they're great. We really like them. Full disclosure, what doors do we like, Van?
I was a bit confused by that. I'm not too sure how to answer, but generally like them all.
We like them all. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that it's definitely worth a visit to come and have a look. 100%.
Have a look at the website, www.tuesleisure.co.uk.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you can see us and our future content.
Yeah, and until the meantime,
carry on camping.